Well, it's 4 weeks since the broccoli and cauliflower were planted. So I wanted to talk about our results of this experiment. Now, this is 4 weeks since the seeds were planted, not since they germinated. But first, our cauliflower. The potting soil dries out really fast. The seed starting mix holds the moisture. The potting soil has nutrients. The seed starting mix does not. Now, if you look at some of these leaves, they do look a little bit mottled, like there might be some deficiency, nutrient deficiency. There, you can see that a little bit. I did feed them once with a fish emulsion liquid fertilizer, but only once, and that was about 2 weeks ago. They're due again, but I've been hardening them off because it's about time to plant them outside. So I didn't want to feed them again until I actually got them planted in the ground. Now, in the potting mix versus the seed starting mix, there's definitely a size difference. So even though the seed starting mix doesn't have the nutrients, they grew a lot taller than the potting soil. As for the broccoli, now the broccoli in the potting soil grew a little better than the cauliflower in the potting soil. So it did get a lot bigger. But again, you can see some of the mottled leaves there. Not all of them, just like one broccoli plant. Now, what you haven't seen yet, a video I shot 2 days ago, which Google Photos has not finalized or completed or whatever it is in the cloud that it has to do so that I can actually upload it. It hasn't finished doing it yet, so you don't know, but everything went without grow lights for about a day. So I did get some more legginess. The tomatoes were worse than the broccoli and stuff, but these are still fine. I'm not going to bother replanting them now. I'll just bury them a little bit deeper when I transplant them out into the yard. But the broccoli did get a little bit taller in the seed starting mix than in the potting soil. And when I fertilized the cauliflower, I did the same in the broccoli too. It's just, they're sitting in this tray. I just put it all in the tray and let all of them soak it up. So our results are the seed starting mix is better. Even though it doesn't have the nutrients, they still grew taller, stayed more moist, more evenly moist, and did better. It had slightly better germination. I replanted this one, and I put 2 seeds in when I replanted it, but a third one popped up finally. So like the first one came through too. This one, even though I replanted it, nothing ever came up. So I'm going to take one of those and move it over. And this is the one in the seed starting mix that didn't come up originally. And, oh no, it's this one, which is much younger. This one, that must have been the last one that came up on its own. So, I think the results are pretty clear. Use the seed starting mix. Or, make your own. Well, I hope you liked this series and this experiment. Thanks for watching. And remember, life's an adventure. Thanks for joining me in mine. God bless.